Hello everyone, this is Danielis Garcia from Master in Applied Linguistics to the Teaching of English Language from WAS University. We are going to be presenting our final field project from the subject Theories of Second Language Acquisition by Mr. Giovanni Peña. The project presented ahead is the result of the evaluation and analysis of the article, studying age and other influential factors in science from learner interviews, concerning studies in the second language learning and teaching, written by Carmen Muñoz from University of Barcelona, Spain. Our motivation to develop this project was to know and understand more about the second language acquisition process and achieve our great goal of guiding in a better way the learning of our English as a foreign language students. Before selecting the article which our study is based on, we studied and evaluated other 9 articles, some of which help us to expand our knowledge and the subject, such as as part of the analysis and evaluation of the article, we applied a guideline form of facts and academic criteria which help us to question about title, abstract, methodology, discussions, theoretical background, and results. For all of this, the project to read next is a relevant companion in the field of second language learning and teaching in which students and teachers have to take contact.
Hello everyone, this is Rafael Marmolejos from Group 4, talking to you about our final assignment research article analysis. This summary of the article, studying age and other influential factors, insights from learner interviews concerning studies in second language learning and teaching, written by Carmen Muñoz, is the result of an exhaustive analysis and evaluation of the data involving it from its title to its conclusions. As can be deduced from the title, which is very specific and concise about the contents in the study it represents, the participant's age is one of the main variables of interest in the research. This is helpful for readers because they can have at least a hint of what everything is about. The information given in the article's abstract was managed in a very selective way. The purpose of the study is clearly stated, and the methodology is given in sufficient details, specifying the sample taken to carry it out: 12 intermediate and advanced learners, 2 males and 10 females, of minimum 10 years instructions in the language. It also highlights that it's a qualitative research that uses the questionnaire and the interview as the instruments to collect the data about other relevant aspects of the study, such as motivation and intensive contact with the language, which also contributed to the learners' achievements in their attempt to get their goal. That's all for now. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Ilian Quesada, so let's continue explaining you about the process of this project. The groups formed to the study were EH, Early Start and High Achievement, EL, Early Start and Low Achievement, LH, Late Start and High Achievement, and LL, Late Start and Low Achievement. The analysis of the interviews presents information on the role played by the starting age and other important factors, such as being in contact with the language, motivation, and having parent educators in the experience of learning a foreign language. This information was presented in a table of participants' characteristics, which include one code of each participant, gender, and the range of achiever scores. The procedures of analysis were clearly stated, were presented by reflections on the students' experience of language learning based on their interview answers concerning the factors that were most influential in their learning of English process, and the existence or not of a turning point in the process. Then, the analysis of the participants' answers to the questions of how much they like languages, and finally, the analysis of the participants' reflections on what is most effective for learning a foreign language, based on their recommendations to a friend who started to learn a foreign language. According to the results of this study, the experience of learning English of the L2 students' analysis was very diverse, having many different teachers favoring different teaching methodologies during their long language learning trajectory. The results stick with the finding and discussion tied back to literature review, being that all the participants in the two high achievement groups, both early and late starter, express an intense love for English and languages in general, as shown by the choice of words such as passion or dream. On the other hand, the high achievers emphasize the importance of exposure to the target language, particularly through enjoyable activities like watching films, talking to target language speakers, and spending time abroad. Others highlight the need to study and enjoy it. The low achievers recommend enrollment in an academically demanding language school, formal learning, but the most common answers in that study were immersion and motivation. None of the participants in the two high achievement groups associated learning language with hard work. Thus, it can be concluded that the high achievement and the low achievement groups differ in their attitude to languages and in their liking and enjoyment. According to the variable starting age, an early starting age may have had a significant impact for some learners, but not for others, supporting the view that learners' long-term attainment in a foreign language is the result of the interaction of a multiplicity of factors, among which aptitude, motivation, and intensive language contact have been highlighted by the present study.
The accomplishment of this project has been very significant for us because of the great reflections that we have the opportunity to do. The pertinent results that we have to highlight are from make a relation between the literature review about possible factors in second language learning and teaching. The findings found in the study, analysis and evaluation of the article, and the recommendations of the 12 participants, which were undergraduate students majoring in English, 2 males and 10 females, who were drawn from a larger sample of intermediate advanced learners with a minimum of 10 years of instruction of exposure to English, presented into this article study. Diverse researchers of language learning highlight motivation, identity, and feelings of enjoyment as characteristics of intrinsic motivation that are very important factors in second language acquisition. An early starting age may have a significant impact for some learners, but not for others, supporting the view that learners' long-term attainment in a foreign language is the result of the interaction of multiplicity factors, among which attitude, motivation, and intensive language contact. The importance of exposure to the target language, particularly through enjoyment activities like watching films, talking to target language speakers, and spending time abroad, enrollment in an academically demanding language school like formal learning, were other great recommendations of the achievers, but of course, taking emphasis in the immersion and motivation. According to the study, other important factors in language learning process are participants' characteristics, such as having parent-teacher that can improve the motivation and positive feelings to learn a new language. Thanks.